Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit today, and what I do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. I'm just gonna fix this up because it looks like it's a bit wonky. Hopefully that's better. Okay, now I'm filming this on Sunday morning, and what before I show the videos, I just want to mention I've got 2 shipments of books coming in. One has a big shipment of really cool books, a couple of big keys. I've been saving up to make this purchase, and yeah, it's coming in hopefully tomorrow, but most likely Tuesday. And then I've got another book, which another shipment, which is a whole bunch of Fantastic Four books. So I might do an unboxing video later in the week. But what I might do is I might do those videos and then cut them into these videos that I'm doing. Because what I'm doing is I'm filming like 9 videos in a row. So if there's a bit of a gap, because I've done an unboxing video, that's why. And now that I'm saying this, I might show those unboxing videos before I actually mention this on the channel. So if you've seen those unboxing videos, you know what I'm talking about. All right, the first issue I'm going to show off is Aquaman the Becoming, issue 5 of 6. If you're a fan of the channel and you have listened to me rant on, you know I'm an Aquaman fan. But I have to say I was very disappointed with this series because it was all about uh, Jackson Hyde and his sexuality. Now, I'm not disparaging his sexuality or his character himself. Jackson Hyde is a complex character who is very interesting. Visually, he's very appealing. What I'm kind of gravitating away from is these stories that are purely and utterly about the sexuality of a character. Um, if that's the only thing you want to talk about, it makes the story dull. If you want to have a superhero story with the main character like Jackson, you have him overcoming an obstacle like where he's fighting a villain, or there's there's a town that's going to be flooded and Jackson's the only one who can save the town. Visually, that's very appealing. But when you do away with that kind of storytelling and it's just him and dealing with his sexuality, even though it is important, visually, it's not that appealing to people of my age, or maybe just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm digging myself into a hole here. But I'm hoping for more things to come from Jackson. I'm hoping that DC concentrate on showing him to be a complex, well-rounded, fun character in the future. Um, because I think there's a lot to love about this character, and yet visually he's very interesting with the dreadlocks and the Aquaman type outfit on, and the water tats especially. He looks very, very cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else DC can do with Jackson Hyde. Now, the next issue I'm going to show off, I just have to see what issue it was. It's G.I. Joe issue 139 by Chris Batista is the artist, and it's Snake Eyes and the Transformers going up against excuse me. No, it wouldn't be the Transformers going up against the G.I. Joe. It would be G.I. Joe and the Transformers going up against Snake Eyes. Um, no, wait. I'm all over the place. As you can see, it's Snake Eyes and Transformers with G.I. Joe. Yeah, I bought this in a lot of books early last year, and read through them all back to back. They were a lot of fun. but not a lot going on other than um, visually it was very interesting if you're a Transformers fan or a GI Joe fan, which I kind of am. um, I won't admit to knowing all the characters or a whole lot about the concepts, but visually they can be a lot of fun, and I certainly do have a fair share of issues. Now the next one I'm going to show off, and I have to kind of go back to being a bit negative about this. It's Journey into Mystery issue 630. Um, I have to just say, I just found this issue boring. So we have Volstagg the Voluptuous, and he's regaling his stories of his youth to his kids. Um, but rather than showing the adventures, it's more him reading from his diary, and it's a lot of prose, it's a lot of exposition, um, and a lot of unnecessary dialogue from Volstagg's kids, and it kind of gets old quick. Um, I read comics for the visual aspect of it. And even though there's a chunk out of the back cover, just look at this. And admittedly, this could be colored a little bit better to make it really pop off the page. But you've got the characters bouncing off the page. So you've got Spider-Man and Wolverine and Red Hulk and Spider-Woman, and yeah, they're all jumping off the page. Like this kind of story is not that. It is a loving dad telling his kids stories of his youth, and they're all sitting down and they're all enthralled. I have to say though, it's a bit unrealistic because if I sat down and told my kids, if I regaled them with tales of my youth, um, they would be pretty bored. I'd say, hey, put that iPad down. I'm going to tell you some stories. And they'll be, yeah, yeah, whatever, Dad. How about you just write it in a book and I won't read it? Ah, oh, kids, kids, kids. Okay, the last issue I'm going to show off, it's What If. What if 58, and what if the Punisher had killed Spider-Man? So this is a lovely homage to Amazing Spider-Man 129, which I do not own, but one day I would love to. I bought this off the shelf when it came out. Um, yeah, and very happy to own it. So, a lot of my stories go back to during the pandemic. During the pandemic, uh, people in Melbourne couldn't travel more than 5Ks out of their uh, from their home. So yeah, my travel limit was yeah 5Ks, and so we were in hard lockdown. And excuse me, I went searching for comic books, and I saw that a local guy, he had Amazing Spider-Man 129 in a slab, uh, and it was just in the suburb next to mine, and he was asking $2,000 for it. And he had it listed for a while, and it would drop off and then it'd come back and drop off and come back, and it just felt really dodgy. It felt like he wasn't actually selling the book. And also the photo itself was a very pixelated picture of Amazing Spider-Man 129 in a slab, and it was a high-end slab as well. It was like a 8.0. But yeah, he was asking $2,000 for it, and it just felt really dodgy. Uh, that's my story of Amazing Spider-Man 129. One day I may own the original. I'm not sourcing that out at the moment. I'm actually, I don't know if I mentioned this in the channel, but I've changed the way in which I'm buying books this year. I'm not concentrating on the smaller books, because I found that, especially with postage, postage was killing me last year. I'd buy one or two books and I'd pay $15 for postage, and it'd come out, and then I'd show you guys and it'd be fun and all that. But I have a lot of fun books here which I've yet to actually show off. So I've got 9 books, 9 books that I'm looking to purchase throughout this year. Um, There's one that I've started to pay off. It's a big one. It's a big Marvel key, and I should have it within about a month. But yeah, once I get it, I will definitely show it off. It's a very exciting book. But then the book after that is a huge book. And then there's from there, yeah, these titles have been put aside for me. I'm saving up for them. But those are the books I'm going to concentrate on this year. So it's a slow burn. There's not as many books to show off, not as many keys to show off. There's still a lot that I'm going to be showing off this year. But when I show off these big ones, I hope you're going to be impressed. Right. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I'll catch you next one.